Arizona decodes Peoria man sentenced in ISIS-inspired plot targeting Phoenix Pride Parade.
A thwarted terror attack right here in the Valley.
A teen facing terrorism charges accused of plotting an attack on Phoenix's Pride Parade.
Arizona Tonight's Ashley Holden shares how local and federal law enforcement saved thousands of lives.
Turn around.
I saw several FBI agents and unmarked police officers.
Community members won't forget this scene. FBI swarming their Peoria neighborhood, some snapping photos and videos.
I saw them coming in and out with paper bags.
Arresting 17-year-old Marvin Jalo. These court documents describe how police say the teen was planning an attack against the Phoenix Pride Parade.
The reporting person felt that this individual had become radicalized, and part of that was a homophobic philosophy. The Pride Parade was something that was looked at, researched by him, and potentially targeted.
Those records show police were tipped off by Marvin's mom back in April when the teen was arrested after an argument at the family home. Investigators say Jalo was talking in chat rooms since the end of 2023. Conversations included that he and others could bomb 2024 Pride Parade and take over USA.
Police made sure that he was off the streets before the event took place.
Maricopa County Attorney Rachel Mitchell says Jalo discussed the supplies needed to make an improvised explosive device. Court records show the teen even ordering chemicals online.
Mr. Jalo had posted various videos of himself making the TATP while he's continuing to reference a desire to use those explosives.
Sunday, thousands lined the streets of Phoenix for the Pride Parade. The festival held here at Steele Indian School Park. Jalo was arrested just one day before the event started.
I think the important thing to note is that this particular plot was interdicted.
Phoenix Pride officials holding a press conference hours after Jalo's arrest was announced Wednesday.
While in this moment, I know that members of our community are processing this news. It is emotional. It is traumatic. I encourage anyone who needs the support to please seek help.
We're with ABC 15. We were just hoping to talk to you a little bit about today. I spoke with the teen's mom briefly over the phone Wednesday. She wouldn't talk about the situation, but says their family is working on next steps legally. As for Jalo, he's being charged as an adult and held on a $1 million cash bond. Ashley Holden for Arizona.
Interesting stuff right there. So now he pleads guilty on April 3rd, which is the 4th month and the 3rd day. Authorities said Jalo planned to create a bomb drone. Bomb drone equates to 43. His middle name, what appears to be Aneer. Aneer equals 43. Marvin Aneer Jalo. Interesting he's got that name Jalo, huh? I didn't know that's how it was pronounced till playing the video. Kind of like Jennifer Lopez, huh? But age 17 when he was arrested and charged as an adult with felony, terrorism, and conspiracy charges. He pleaded guilty on April 3rd, 4-3, to 2 counts of terrorist threats. And I'll read this again. Authorities said Jalo planned to create a bomb drone using a remote-controlled vehicle ahead of October 18, the first day of Phoenix Pride events. So that was in 2024. The celebration culminated with the annual parade on Sunday, October 20th. And ISIS-inspired, this was the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, also known as ISIL, Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant. The Islamic State, or by its Arabic acronym Daesh, is a Sunni jihadist militant group and former unrecognized quasi state, right? Okay. So, and you got the Pride Parade here, a celebratory march and demonstration uniting LGBTQIA. Wow, did they add another letter or two? Plus, people and allies to promote visibility, dignity, and equal rights. All right. So, first name is Martin or Marvin. Marvin. Notice the 77, and this is a Peoria man. Peoria, Arizona equals 77. The celebration culminated with the annual parade on October 20. Look at the numbers: 10, 20. Marvin Aneer equals 120. And again, that's his first and middle name. They don't really always say it. They don't really say it like that. I just added it in there, I guess. But ISIS-inspired plot 102, Marvin Aneer 120. The celebration culminated with the parade 10/20, which is like 120. And he was sentenced to 1.75 years in prison. 175. Phoenix, Arizona equals 175. And Peoria is a major city and suburb of Phoenix. And you see the 175 connection, as this is a Peoria man. He was given credit for 559 days already served. Okay, now this is big right here. You got to watch this playlist that I have, and you hear how repetitive this is with these stories. And it's a fact that Arizona is the 48th state, and Marvin Aneer Jalo pled guilty 48 days after Arizona's birthday, which is Valentine's Day, and Arizona equals 84, which is reversed. You get the same numbers: 48, 48, 48. Man, he might as well have pled guilty on 4/8. So that's 5 days before April 8th even, which would have, that's another 48. Now, April 3rd, the 93rd day of the year, Arizona equals 39, which is reversed of 93. And you see, he pled guilty 167 days after the anniversary of the arrest, I guess, right? October 18. 167 is the 39th prime number. Okay? So you see the 48 a lot with these Arizona stories. You see the 39 a lot. Don't forget that 84. Arizona equals 84. Remember, Arizona also equals 105. And look, ABC 15 Arizona was that news story right there. And also Arizona's birthday. Arizona founded in 1912. Look at when you add the 4 plus the 8, or the 8 plus the 4, you get 12. Even look, he pled guilty April 3rd, 4-3. 4 times 3 is 12. Arizona's founding date, the 14th day of the second month. 14 minus 2 is 12. Even with this 39 here, 3 plus 9 is 12. So you can see how the code operates with these numbers right here. And I think I have one more video which we may play just a part of here. Oh, actually we don't. That was the only video. But what's this? Is this the same one? Let's go over here. We'll play this regardless, and we'll try to skip any ads.
50 years ago, we showed up with a handshake and a promise to do right.
Freaking 30 seconds of ads. Wow, man. I don't know. Look at the article published the first day of the 5th month, 1/5. And again, that news. The video that we played was ABC News 15. And remember, Arizona 105. Like 15. So another 15 right there. Is it gonna, where's the volume?
Was just sentenced to nearly 2 years in prison with credit for time already served. Marvin Jalo will end up spending an additional 80 days in prison. Jalo was 17 when he planned to target the Pride celebration and at the time had materials to build an explosive. His sentence came after pleading guilty last month.
And you see the time. Look at the time over there. 1 minute past 9:30, which is another 93. I'm curious. Let's put Rainbow in here. Rainbow 107. It was a 17-year-old at the time. Rainbow. This is just interesting, kind of on the side right here. Pride Parade. Just a couple of things. Just to look at right there. Parade's got 117. Rainbow 107. Look at that. So they're both kind of like 17 right there. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting stuff. Okay, so, this is on the A to Z decodes playlist. Now 18 years old, planning an ISIS-inspired terror attack on the 2024 Phoenix Pride Parade. I could probably put that in there, huh? Phoenix Pride Parade. Learned his fate Friday morning. 2 counts of terrorist threats. Pleads guilty April 3rd. Let's go ahead and put this in here. Pride. Look at, there's another 17 right there. We'll make it capital. There's another 107 like 17. Phoenix Pride Parade 107. Just Parade 117. Rainbow 107. So Rainbow and Phoenix Pride Parade both have 107. Interesting. Phoenix has the 91, like Phoenix Pride Parade. I guess that's not super amazing. But here, do I have, is that in there twice? It is, huh? Right there. So Phoenix Pride Parade 107, Rainbow 107. Again, this is A to Z decodes. I use the language that we're given to speak. I show you how the letters convert to numbers. And I break down these stories because I think these stories are scripted. Okay. And I think it keeps a pattern and a certain energy throughout the year. And then it repeats and it keeps the world like the same, basically, even though it's like we never get to the end result of just making the world better. It just keeps cycling and cycling and cycling. and balancing and staying the same. Okay? So, Peoria man sentenced in ISIS-inspired plot targeting Phoenix Pride Parade. That's my decode. Appreciate you if you watched. Until next time.